Tennessee Republican Governor Bill Lee remains non-committal about taking action to remove the state capitol bust of Nathan Bedford Forrest.
As our state capitol newsroom reporter Chris Bungard tells us tonight, the topic remains a delicate, divisive, major ongoing issue for Tennesseans.
The governor isn't saying if or when he might make a move to remove this bust from the Tennessee Capitol. This comes after the Republican governor attended the homecoming at Tennessee State Saturday with some African-American Democrat state lawmakers. One of them, Representative Harold Love, said Monday what he told the governor. The Capitol Commission needs to meet before we go into session to resolve this. Otherwise, we will bring legislation to fix it.
I don't comment on private conversations with lawmakers.
The State Capitol Commission would be the first stop of any effort like the unsuccessful one in 2017 by previous Governor Bill Haslam to remove the state capitol bust of Forrest. The Confederate general was a slave trader before the Civil War, revered tactician during the conflict, and an early leader of the Ku Klux Klan afterwards before leaving the group. The governor says the Capitol Commission will eventually take up the issue of whether or not the bust should be removed.
I'm sure they'll take that up. I haven't given them recommendations and haven't decided what recommendations I will give.
Facebook comments after previous stories about the Forrest bust show the great divide among Tennesseans. You cannot remove or ignore history is one general theme. Why honor a figure at the Capitol who has a racist background is another. The governor says the Capitol Commission may not need a recommendation from him about the Confederate general's bust.
Or have them determine on their own what direction they want to go.
And the governor says that Capitol Commission could meet in a month or two. Reporting from the state capitol, Chris Bungard.